Hello and welcome. I know I usually go live a little bit earlier today, but I'm out of town traveling. But I do have the carpool, and even better than that, on my travels, I picked up a new tarot deck. It's called Tarot. Where's the title? It's called Tarot de la Nuit, Tarot of the Night, and I love this card deck. The cards that I pulled today are the World. Isn't that a beautiful card? The world is card number 21 in the major arcana, and it is the last of the major arcana, and it signifies endings, completion, but also success and rewards. You have reached the end of a phase in your life. Maybe it's time for a new chapter in your life. Collectively speaking, we are moving towards the ending phase of something. Um, it's time to let that go and let it come to rest and realize that you have successfully completed it, and you are stepping right immediately into the next section of your life, the next phase of your life, turning the page and immediately starting to write the next chapter of your life. So this signifies endings. And I find that very interesting that the very next card, while that one is all joyous and yay, we finished, we've completed success, right after that we get the Three of Swords. Three of Swords, and look at her. Three of Swords is often um, heartbreak, easiest word to describe it. Heartbreak, pain, sorrow. What I'm sensing is that whatever ended here is causing a little bit of grief. It was a little bit hard for us to let go of this ending. It was a little bit hard for us to release whatever it is that we needed to release. But in releasing that, we are making way for the new so that we can bring in new, more of what we want. So there's still a little bit of heartbreak. Take time, let your heart heal, grieve if you need to, but do not stay in that lower vibration of grief and suffer and sorrowing. Allow yourself to rise so that you can accept and welcome in the new, because that's what this is all about. We don't just end phases and shut doors just to do that. We do that so that we can welcome in the new, so that we can open new doors. But in doing that, a lot of times there is some pain and sorrow associated with leaving the old behind, leaving our comfort zone behind, and just working through that is what Source, the Divine, is asking you to do at this juncture in your life. As you complete one phase and step into the next one, take time to grieve, take time to heal your heart, and then take time to release those energies so that your next phase is not tainted by the grief and the sorrow of what you left behind. So make sure that you take time to leave those energies behind and clear yourself of those lower energies. And then, holy shit, y'all got some heavy hitters. This is collective reading. We got some heavy hitters. And then we have the Tower. So it looks like we've ended a phase, we've taken time to grieve, and then we still have the Tower. And this one, so the Tower normally signifies a destructive end. So we've got another end. Well, what I'm specifically picking up from this card, also based on its position in the reading, because we already talked about having an end. We talked about grieving and releasing, and then we got another card about end. So this card is not necessarily about end. This is magnifying the message of the original card, that we're ending something in our life. But this card is more about, the Tower also speaks about unexpected. It often speaks about a sudden change in our life, a sudden shift in our life, and that sudden change and sudden shift is what causes the ending, is what causes the destruction. So this card is speaking more about the sudden change and the sudden shift for us, because we've already completed something. We've already allowed ourselves to process the grief and to release that. And now we still have this. This is telling me that there is something unexpected coming our way as a result of what we have let go of. Maybe we let go of this thing, whatever it is, expecting something new to replace it. But this is telling me the Source has got something real good in store for you, that's even going to surprise you. That's even going to startle you a little bit, like, oh, that's not what I expected. So be on the lookout for that. Be open to being surprised and delighted by Source. And also, again, let me just reemphasize that whatever is going away, that is being destroyed, that is a part of that destruction that is passing away, is only happening so that we can let the new light in, so that we can let in what is more aligned to our purpose, what is more aligned to what we want. So that's what I have for you all today. Thank you so much for tuning in to the weekly card pull for the collective, and I will be back next week.